I believe that one of the greatest tricks of the devil, one of the greatest attacks of the devil is to try to convince you that there is no hell. If you've been told by someone that, or if you've believed that there is no hell, I believe that that is a trick of the devil. And it's because of this too, right? That the devil will ask questions like, would a good God really allow a place like hell? And you may have asked yourself that question. You may have heard that question be asked. And it's almost kind of a valid question, right? Would a good God really allow a place like hell? But the devil responds and says, no, of course not, right? He's good. Why would he allow people to be punished for their sins? I mean, come on, it's just a little sin, right? Like, it's no big deal. And so that is what he attempts to do. But listen to this. Listen to what Revelation chapter 20, verse 10 tells us as to what will happen to Satan. It says this, and the devil who deceived them was thrown into the lake of burning sulfur, where the beast and the false prophet had been thrown. They will be tormented day and night forever and ever. Hell is the place that Satan is going. Matthew 25, verse 41. Says, then he will say to those on his left, depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire. Listen to this, prepared for the devil and his angels. I want you guys to understand this today, that hell was not a place that was prepared for you. Hell was prepared for the devil and his angels. I love the fact that Jesus, when he's speaking with his disciples, he says that I go to prepare a place for you. Speaking of heaven, heaven is a place that's prepared for humanity. Hell is a place that we go to when we reject God. Why is that? Because the second reason that hell exists is this, that hell exists for God to deal righteously with sin. Hell exists for God to deal with Satan, but hell exists for God to also deal with sin. Romans chapter 6, verse 23 tells us very plain and simple that for the wages of sin is death. And here's the truth. You don't even have to raise your hand for this. I know that we're all sinners, right? We've all fallen short. Romans 3:23 says, for all have fallen short of the glory of God. There is a bar that is set, and it is too high for us to attain. We are liars, we are cheats, we are adulterers, we are wicked in our hearts. And because of that, our natural progression, the natural result of the condition of our heart is hell, is death. That's what Romans 6:23 tells us. But we think, right, like that's not fair though, God, because like I'm not a bad person, right? God, how are you going to send good people to hell? And what we need to understand is this, that God's not sending good people to heaven and bad people to hell. God is sending saved people to heaven and unsaved people to hell. And that's why we need Jesus, right? That's why we need Jesus, because he is the one who takes our place. He is the one who takes the punishment that we deserve. We deserve hell, but because of Jesus, we receive grace. Amen?